We are not financial advisors. The content on this podcast and any YouTube videos are for educational and entertainment purposes only. The views and opinions of advertisers, sponsors, and guests do not constitute those of WLRS Radio or constitute financial advice. We urge you to make the best financial decision that suits your needs. Conduct your own research and seek the advice of a licensed financial advisor when needed. Know that all investments involve some form of risk, and there is no guarantee that you will be successful with your investments. There is no guarantee that you won't experience significant loss when investing. Now, come take a ride with David, Dylan, and Austin into the wild west that is cryptocurrency and DeFi. Which, like, you'll talk to a stock guy, and they'll be like, that's the most ridiculous, degenerate thing. And you're like, you don't even know where I've been.
It looks like a third grader got into Blender and made these NFTs.
It's out of the way now. If there's any CEOs you want to tell them to fuck off or anything.
Let me think. This week, no.
We did it.
They did it.
We held
That
up
was
for
so
2
difficult.
minutes.
Welcome back, all
We
two
held
people.
up for 2 minutes. The payoff was exactly what I needed.
It was so difficult.
Just what you need on a Tuesday night. Welcome back to the DeFi show on WLRS Crypto Radio. We're back. Mute your damn vaping.
We're back, baby.
We're back. We're back once again to talk
Fat
about
rips, baby.
crypto stories. I'm David, and I'm joined once again by the two greatest Kentucky KYC DeFi duo brothers, Dylan and Austin. Welcome back. It's been a crazy few weeks. You guys have been busy getting Glacier set up. I've been busy trying to not to freeze to death. How you guys
What is
been?
it out there right now?
Oh, it's fine now. It's fine.
What's fine for you guys?
It's
'Cause
like
it was like
55
60
or 60
degrees.
Above
yeah.
zero is fine.
Jesus. Yeah, it was springtime here.
You Northerners, man.
You guys mowing
Like,
lawns yet?
there is nobody that's going to convince me that people up north enjoy that shit.
No,
like-
we don't.
Like, I don't know if you don't have any prospects down more southern hemisphere type situations. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who chooses to subject themselves to that level of code, because it's just
Honestly.
horrifying to me.
Honestly, at this point, Dave, what's your fucking problem? Like,
Yeah,
what's your
seriously.
deal? What's
My
your
deal?
deal?
My jobs don't pay me enough to fucking move. That's my
But
deal.
you're hybrid.
I know.
Just
Not
go
hybrid
full
enough.
and then just
I don't have the skills to do half eyeballs, half mouth.
It's
Like you guys.
years of talent, honestly.
It's years. Boy. Yeah,
You
no,
gotta
we
read
got.
the intro, right?
I read the whole intro. We're in the general
Really?
banter section. Yeah. If you can't tell,
general
we
banter?
run a tight ship.
Come on, man. We like it. We like to go a little loosey goosey sometimes. We got to get back in the flow of things. We
Mhm.
are trying to do shorter shows to make them more impactful.
More impact, more bullshit.
High impact.
Oh, my name says. I see what you're saying.
See,
You're
that's
saying
what I was
my
trying to
name
understand.
says Jamie Vision.
Yeah, it does.
That's what I
Wow.
was trying. That's what I was
I
trying to
thought I
convey
could
to you.
name each individual camera. See, because we have the Jamie Vision camera now, so anytime we need to Google anything,
We can
it's
get
ready.
stats on deck.
Boom.
and then it's gone. It's hot. It's hot. Tool. Anytime you need to Google anything, it's right there.
I'm with you.
So who do you guys think would win in a fight then? Like a tiger or a lion? And then
A tiger.
We'll try it out. We'll Google it.
Tigers are actually much larger than lions. And they're stronger.
Where are you going?
You know what we need is we need Chat GPT pulled up to answer questions for us.
And even the chat gambling with the channel points.
Yeah.
I
about
don't.
And like, well, it's a thing.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Everything's a thing, Dave.
It's a thing. Get with it.
I just make it draw hot anime girls.
How to build the best decks on AVAX. All right.
Dylan actually did something very similar.
I did.
to
I did.
With ChatGPT.
But it only goes up to 2021. So
Trader Joe.
Yikes.
Let's just see what the SEO, what Google says when we type in this. Trader Joe, ultimate guide to the top decks. Ooh, they're self-proclaiming themselves the top decks. Oh, but that's beincrypto.com.
Gotta love a self-proclaim it.
Best AVAX. I'm not going on Reddit. I'll tell you, Reddit crypto has probably the worst advice.
Dude, their takes on cryptocurrency subreddit is absolutely tone deaf.
Their top subs are like, it's like crypto moonshots, and it's like, why is that even a thing?
Yeah, no. Crypto Reddit is, I mean, pretty much anything outside of like our DeFi communities that we have in Discord, like, are just awful. They don't look at crypto like we do.
Yeah, I got to give a special shout out to crypto Twitter because that might be the worst of the worst. Man, there's some crazy shit on crypto Twitter daily.
But at least there's some like glimmer of hope for crypto Twitter. I feel like a lot like Reddit is where you go when you first get into crypto because you don't know crypto Twitter's a thing because you don't think Twitter anything is a thing.
Could be productive.
So you're like on Reddit and you ask a question. You're like, oh, can I add 2, networks on my wallet? And you get all these DMs from scammers like, oh yeah, but first you got to sync your wallet up with the node. And like all these suckers, put in their code, their 12 words, and there goes their 2 ETH or whatever they bought. Right out of the MetaMask.
Right out of the MetaMask. Man, I got nervous today. Actually, Tompa in chat had his wallet somehow drained. Had me bugging out, trying to figure out what was going on. It is.
We're gonna get to the bottom of it.
Mass adoption is going to be tough with our current structure. A lot has got to change with how we interact with stuff on all of DeFi, honestly.
Yeah, it's going to need some kind of 2-factor.
Yeah, and it's just like that takes centralization to some extent, and it's just tough. It's just tough to do.
Why don't you just make a decentralized 2-factor authorization? Why don't you just make that? Just make it.
An industry leading one. But I am.
Dylan's wheels are turning. I know he's just Googling stuff.
I'm thinking, I'm thinking it's got to do something with teeth.
Teeth?
Decentralized.
Ooh, like
you have to like have something like that. Yeah.
Well, if I ever get my teeth redone with like veneers or whatever, if I get a fat bag, I'll put like a
veneers.
I'll put like a, I don't know, like a ledger in there somehow where I can just like and just plug it in.
Yeah, but when your kid like shoots like a hockey puck at you or something and you lose one of them, you can't get into your wallet.
You're way too north for me, buddy. There is no hockey being played down here.
What at baseball, softball, hard sports, utility objects, bar fights.
Yeah.
Bar fights.
Get in a bar fight with your kid.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys do in Kentucky?
Yeah, we take our kids to bars. I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views.
Don't give them the time of day. What a freaking bastard!
I swear to God,
it says auto on.
I'll do it for $1. I'll pay you $1.
Well, I think he's offering to sell or like to buy our services. So he wants us to advertise for him. Communal, we will send you a bill for $100.
You're reading that wrong. I want to offer promotion.
You're banned.
He's using it on our channel, so we're using our views to help him further his product. So we'll send him a bill for $100. So
Doge hype. I won't read that shit. Yeah. Anyway, fuck it, dude.
Show sponsors.
Not that guy.
Not that dude. You think I didn't put him up though. He's banned. He'll never be back, but his alts will be back. This week's content is brought to you by Warfi, an intuitive investing experience on Binance Smart Chain. buy a soldier and let it accumulate rewards backed at 1 BUSD with revenue from its P2E game offerings. Another way to invest in the WarFi ecosystem is warbots. Separate from the soldiers, these earn and distribute rewards from trading bot investments and are released in limited quantities. You can read more for yourself at warfi.games. This show is also brought to you by Vinium Finance. Take control of your money and become your own bank with Vinium. Vinium is set to explode with an aggressive roadmap, making it a DeFi hub, unlike other similar lending and borrowing platforms, by offering lending features such as NFT collateralization, permissionless leveraged yield farming, revenue-generating services beyond simple lending interest, and more. Unleash your capital at Vinium.finance. Discord invite links for both show sponsors are available in the show description if you'd like to check them out more for yourself. And
you know
if
who
you'd
would
like,
do good there? Before you
what-
stop, hold on. Let me stop you right there.
stop me.
In my head, you know, it would be a
Man,
cool commercial
Expose these
for
nuts.
that. Is Keanu Reeves reading that?
Oh,
Walking in an
I don't
all
know.
black room and
I don't know
like
if we have
just
the
walking
budget.
around.
We-
Well, that's
Oh,
what
we
LB needs
do.
to get on. LB needs to get on that and get a Vinium commercial made by Keanu Reeves. I mean, who's not going to use Vinium if Keanu Reeves is talking about it? Like Matt Damon, that's one thing, but Keanu Reeves, get real, dude. Everybody's going to think they're the next John Wick sitting there on Vinium. I mean,
The John Wick of lending protocols.
that's what. Come on, that'd be awesome. Anyway, that's
I
what I'm
have
buy
thinking.
voice AI, so hold on. We can make this
Ooh.
happen if you want.
I would
Speaking-
love to do that, Tampa, about doing like a high level like advertisement, like professionally shot. Would be so cool.
Well, after we're gonna talk about this glacier intro you guys made, but
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Austin, that's what I thought you were shutting him up about.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Real professional. Oh, speaking of
That's-
LB and Vinium, guess who's gonna be on the show Thursday? This Thursday.
Is it LB at Vinium?
Did you guys know
It
that he's a good
is.
friend of mine?
We'll have to double confirm. It's been a few months.
He said that
People fall
friends.
out of friendship all the time.
No,
That's true.
Mugshade had a question for us.
Mm.
Is USDT a ticking time bomb? It's a good question, Mugshade. I think that it's a question that's been brought up so freaking much in DeFi in general, that it's literally it's been done. I think Tether is actually less sketchy than a lot of other stable coins. If you want me to be honest, they've actually shown proof that they actually have collateral to back their assets. You know, everything in this space can definitely collapse in an instant. That's just the market that we're in. That's how DeFi is. We're bleeding edge tech. A lot of things can go wrong. But I'm going to be honest with you. There's been so much FUD around USDT specifically, and USDT has since fixed all of the FUD. And it's just gotten a bad name, kind of like, you know, if something has like a lot of FUD around it, even in like Web 2, then people just kind of get that name behind it and it just sticks. So I don't know. I feel like, could it collapse? Of course. Will it collapse? I doubt it.
Well, Bloomberg
disagree.
says regulators are worried about USDT.
They're always worried.
I am too.
Let's see.
Oh, hold on. U.S. regulators who are trying to start their own stablecoin currency.
In
We're
USDT.
trying to push the thing. All right, Jamie. TV.
I'm just saying we gotta look at where the information is coming from and where the bias is.
Yeah, this is a little bit biased. A lot of bit biased. I mean, both on the regulatory standpoint, where they would like to get rid of all non-CBDC stablecoins.
Which is what my concern would be. I think USDC is going to win that battle.
USDC has already won that battle.
They're mild. They're like the Amazon of freaking stablecoins.
Not until Tether falls.
No, I think they'll just zap liquidity from it over time and just make regulations too hard to compete with, and Circle being the only company that can survive. So that's just my thought. I don't know though, but I mean, as it stands, like if you hold Tether, you're all right.
You should crop the gray bar on the browser window. You know, nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. Oh, cool. How'd you do that?
No, it is.
He just
It
did
is.
it.
It is cropped. I didn't crop it.
Oh.
What gray bar? Crop it?
He's
No,
talking, I
that's
think
already cropped. That's taking out my I don't know. You have
His
tools,
other
all right,
his
and
other
we use the
tabs.
tools to their customization levels. I'm not going to make a whole new platform to. It's covering stuff on top. I don't know. I don't have any other tabs open on that thing, so it's.
We're back from
You-
vacation, so we're gonna have some bumps in the road. I mean, that's what
There's no
happens when you
bumps.
drive a bus.
I mean, to be honest,
Guys,
there's
there's
always
no
bumps in
bumps.
the road.
Smooth sailing. Let's jump right into our Frozen Walrus weekly update, and you can pull up your.
We got a big one.
Thing. We got a big update. We got a big old update.
Exclusive to this podcast only, you guys are getting the first look at Glacier Finance front end in its early alpha stage. Ladies and
Aren't they?
gentlemen, I present to you.
Are you clicking the button, or am I clicking the button?
I can't click the button.
Oh, okay. So
I'm
Is
just
this
going
legal?
off.
Did you get this cleared before we did this?
Yeah, I talked to Santa Claus. He
I
says
trust
good.
him more than
Don't
He
want to
says
talk
good.
Big
For,
Red.
we're good for an early Christmas.
Drum roll. We need to get some drum rolls.
I mean, it's really early stages, but it's cool. It's cool to show some stuff off. I'm all for showing the stages of development. But this is Glacier as we have it now. I mean, of course, we're going to have liquidity here, vest, vote, rewards, and then there will be another one for bribes. But
Bribes.
we already have some functionality in this as it stands, and this will be a lot more expansive in what it looks like. We still have some bars to add and a lot more graphics, but in general, we have our first setup for a usable platform.
and
but
she's
yeah.
beautiful.
It's looking
She's
juice.
beautiful.
What is that?
But
Wait,
that's
RuneScape.
That's RuneScape OSRS wiki. But yeah, this is it.
What's your mining level?
82.
Oh,
Austin's got a tank account.
what's that green? The green stuff you can mine.
I'm telling you, if you haven't played in like 10 years, then the game is completely
Easily.
developed into something new.
I have not played in over 10 years.
Yeah. Oh, it's completely new.
Is it Addy? Adamantium?
Adamantium, yeah, the green stuff.
Aha!
You're not at the blue
Mithril's
stuff yet. The Mithril's the 55 stuff. Coal's 30.
Dave did a lot of mining back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But ladies and gentlemen, that is Glacier as it stands right now, and we're connecting to the testnet contracts. Currently, it's not connected to any contracts, but it will be soon. The URL will also be different.
Looking good.
By the way, we leaked the URL because I didn't crop it, but it's okay because it'll be on something new by the time we get it on testnet. But I probably will open it up for testing for users. But we also had some extremely impactful meetings. I don't think people understand how high I'm reaching on this. I mean, Dylan can tell you that I'm talking to some of the big boys. We're making some extremely
Kamala Harris.
Extremely large partnerships, dealings. I expect Glacier to be one of the top tier dexes. We're gonna make a name very early on. That is the goal.
And
So if you like cheap swap fees,
people with X Walrus are going to have a benefit there? Or?
Yeah, of course. If you like cheap swap fees, if you like decentralized emissions, if you like real revenue from the platform, if you like knowing that 100% of all fees generated on the swap goes back to end-of-line users, retail traders, and protocols, if you like protocols that can incentivize deep liquidity for cheaper than centralized emission models, hey, maybe you like Glacier. Maybe you like it.
All right. What's the over-under on him having that pre-baked?
We got to condense that.
He's the guy. Listen, he says this thing. He goes like, I go into every podcast episode raw dogging it. That's his
I'm
quote.
I'm telling you right
Not
now.
mine.
I swear to God, I have nothing pulled up on my screen. I can show you my entire tabs and go through all 3 screens here, and I guarantee you I don't have anything.
I believe
It's all up here.
Hashtag
That's
where's
all he
the
talks
notes?
about.
Dave,
Hashtag where's
I
the
do
notes?
this literally. I do this for a living at this point. Like
That's
if
all
I
he
can't
talks
do this,
about.
if I can't do this raw dogging it, then I'm not doing good at my job.
That's all he talks about the whole time we're at the gym.
It's
Where
consumed
are they?
me.
We gotta find him. It's probably in a notebook. You wrote it down.
Where's the
It's not.
notes, Tampa? No, don't do it to him. Tampa got
it?
his wallet drained. Everything but his notes.
Couldn't
Can't
get the
drain
notes, could they?
Can't get my Thor nodes making $8 a month.
Yeah, god damn.
Feel good about that. News stuff. Let's jump into the DeFi news. We had a pretty wild week of price action. Markets had a sharp rebound this last couple weeks. Obviously, we saw AVAX go from 15 to $22, just over.
Right.
And then followed by some retracement after Powell came out indicating that they are far from where they need to be inflation-wise. The latest basis point interest rate increase was 25, which is down from 50 and down from 4 rounds of 75 basis point rate hikes.
That's pretty good, to be honest. 25 is pretty low, all things considering.
I haven't checked Dave's Dorito index, but stuff's coming down. Eggs are still a little funky.
A little pricey.
Gas is stabilized. I mean, we'll see.
He said today the disinflation metrics are showing. So he said that today in a speech/interview. That's when the markets did like this and then like that. Just for a
what's that
visual for
maneuver
you.
called?
The straight down up.
That's the old pump and dump.
Yeah, the old bump and dump.
That's the old pump before the big dump. Seen it time and time again.
Too many times.
There's some big brains at some really rich place like, hey, how can we liquidate both the longs and the shorts in 2 minutes?
Put Powell on a stage real quick.
Dude, I saw a TikTok. He only makes like $190K a year.
Let me tell you something, Dave. The man does not only make no. I'm telling you, the man makes much more than 190K.
Billion.
Because of all of his, he knows everything and he knows what he's gonna do.
Yeah, and it's been clear that like he's right on the gray area of taking advantage of early market moves. Like it's been proven.
he makes the market movers do what the market movers are gonna do. Like he's the one.
He is the market mover.
I know, dude. I wish I had his number to text him sometimes. Be like, "Hey, pal, you up?"
Yo, JP.
JP,
what's gonna happen tomorrow?
What are you up to? You stressed?
What's going on tomorrow?
What are you feeling? How you feeling about Amazon?
Feeling uppy or downy?
Just have like a whole coded language with him would be nice.
Yeah, it would have to be secret. But that's the thing. It's like, why don't they pay the dude more so he can be more unbiased?
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to.
Austin, if you want that connection, all you have to do is win a Senate or Congress election and become a congressman or a senator.
You know, who's Kentucky? Is that McConnell? You guys have McConnell down there?
Dude.
We've got McConnell and Rand Paul.
McConnell's not even a Republican. He is literally just like an alien that's looking to destroy Earth. I'm telling you, I'm convinced. The dude, I don't know who's voting for him. I'm telling you, he's found a way to pretty much put zombies on Earth, and they all live underground except for when voting time comes, and they come up, go to the ballot, vote for McConnell, and then go back to bed because there's no way this dude is winning. He basically drives the spaceship.
He's won for 40-something years, sir.
It's insanity that people like even Republicans.
Do people run against him?
I
need the inside. Yeah. I'm not around there, so like I need the inside scoop.
Last one that ran against him was a councilman from Louisville, I believe. God, I can't remember his name. I want to say
was it a Republican or a
Democrat. And then before
that's the problem, dude. Democrats.
Before him, it was Amy McGrath.
Democrats here in Kentucky don't do well already because it's so red,
Yeah.
but also like the Democrats are terrible at placing people to combat Republicans. So they pretty much just get like an instant ballot sheet. And
That's
it's
the
just,
Democrat speciality. Is
Yeah, man.
Well,
candidate placement.
our governor is a Democrat,
yeah, he
actually,
is.
but
And
it's
he's hated
because
amongst Kentucky, of course.
I thought he did a great job at the start of the pandemic, and then now he says he legalized pot, but in actuality, he legalized possessing medical marijuana if you have the license.
Well, it's
Here
already
we are.
if you own under an ounce, it's just a ticket, which is a pretty large amount. If you have more than an ounce, you should probably think twice about what you're doing with your life.
It's a
Like, get
lot.
real. That's
a
a lot of
gallon.
weed. It's a
I'm no
gallon. Is
expert,
that
but it's like a gallon Ziploc bag of.
no? If you
Didn't
put
even
it,
know they made PCP in liquid form.
yeah.
Got a gallon of it.
Nobody knows that reference, probably.
What's the
It's
reference?
all- Are you kidding me? The whitest kid you know?
Trevor,
Ooh, I
who
haven't
died.
seen that in a long time.
Trevor Moore. Yeah. I talked to him on MySpace when I was in middle school.
You were MySpace friends with him, huh?
I was, and he I sent him a message. He said I was a huge fan of the show, and he's like, "Thanks for your support. It means a lot." And I was like, "Huh,
That's impressive.
super nice guy." Now he's dead.
Back in the day, YouTube and all that stuff was like it was the Wild West.
Yeah, it was much more accessible to talk to these people. I mean, YouTube channels are now ran more like businesses because they generate so much fucking cash flow. I mean, I wouldn't know, but still looking for that 1,000 subscribers. I'm
You need
losing
1,000
subscribers.
fucking subscribers.
I'll see
you know
Ant-Man
what?
video in goddamn
I-
week.
I'm hopeful for not only Walrus but also for Walrus Radio, because if you even look at like a big crypto YouTuber like Jesse Eckel, like his bull market view numbers compared to his bear market view numbers are staggering. He lost like 90%.
The
And I
financial
think
sector
that's-
of YouTube is like got the highest AdSense revenue. Like
Yeah.
all kind of like it's easily one of the golden tickets of YouTube right now.
Like
'Cause
that,
it's so
kids-
easy to not
kids'
demonetize
toys.
it. Kids toys, yeah. Mugshade let us know that he made 33x on. I remember Galaxy Google because they relaunched. I'm pretty sure
They
on another
relaunched.
chain.
That was like the DAO that had like
Yes,
50. It was like a shitload of APY.
and one of my buddies
It like
actually
put
got into
Snowbank
the
to
relaunch.
bed. APY.
R.I.P. Snowbank. And then he lost 80% of that on node season. I was actually opposite. I made pretty good money on trading node tokens, and then I lost it all in DAOs, specifically Snowbank. I lost a shit ton. I made 3K to like 15K, and then I lost another 15K. So,
Oh yeah.
You motherfucker.
Got some
DAO
NFT
season.
talk here. Open Edition Mints and Bored Ape Yacht Club pushed the NFT market upward. The NFT market showed some sparks of life this last month. It's a sharp uptick in trading volume and total NFTs sold. So BAYC stuff was starting to go over $1 million again per ape. And then also these open edition mints, which is basically an NFT mint where there's like a minting time limit and there's no set limit on like having identical NFTs minted. So like two identical ones could be minted, but it's like basically your standard random NFT, but there's no cap on how many identical artworks can be purchased within an availability window.
And that's something they just launched?
That's like, it's not a just launch thing. I think it's just like a type of mint. It's not a specific project. But apparently they are popular with the NFT buyers. So those style mint projects and Bored Apes, of course, have really driven the NFT market up quite a bit. Somebody's got extra money floating around. I want to know who it is.
The elites, man, the top tiers. They still got a shit ton of money. They are moving it around like crazy.
I could move
It's
it
not
into
in the
my
dollar
wallet
anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely not going into any of the projects we know.
Could put it in
Sadly.
Vinium. If I If I had to make a recommendation.
Vinium.
BonkDAO, BONQ, not BONK, the dog. BonkDAO was saved this week by having low liquidity. So hackers used an exploit to mint $120 million worth of tokens, but they could only cash out 1 million because of the low liquidity on the trading pair. Liquidity is king, baby.
Liquidity's tough, man. Liquidity's tough. Hackers even got it tough out here.
Man thought it was
picking out. Man thought he was picking out a yacht. Now he's living on potentially 10 months, 10 years of revenue if he lives right. That sucks for him. But
he could take that $1 million, put it in Coca-Cola stock.
True that. Or buy a meat truck.
It's got dividends. Buy a meat truck. There's some guys in Florida looking for bail money. Damn hackers. Yeah. It's a strategy, I guess, right? If you don't want to, if you're at risk of getting hacked, just keep your liquidity managed. It's
that easy.
Just have less liquidity floating around, and you have a stopgap. It's like having a dam. Sure, your token's still going to zero, but they didn't get everything.
True that.
AVE has been in the mix in the next couple, our last two news topics. AVE founder says stablecoin adoption could lead to DeFi growth. The AVE founder made a few important remarks at the Starkware convention in Israel. He says DeFi stablecoins need more collateralization to compete with centralized counterparts. The current issue, and this is a quote, the current issue that there is not enough value in the ecosystem, that you just have less backing in decentralized stablecoins compared with centralized. And I think that's where we have kind of a big problem at the moment. So he's saying, go invest in your decentralized stablecoins. Give them
I think specifically on collateralized decentralized assets, before you finish up on what he said, that like this is something that I think about all the time, is that they unravel so much faster because it's a lot of leveraging and folding is what I call it, where it's like an asset that's leveraged against, that gets re-leveraged against, that gets re-leveraged against. It's very similar to the U.S. economy, but there's no regulations and people can just rip the rug out from under it. There's no like core mechanic, because centralization is helpful for stability. Stable coins need to be stable. And without that stability, it makes them a little rocky. And so I don't know, there needs to be like longer log periods for maybe collateralizing assets so that people can't move money around. And maybe just there's some design flaws currently, but I think they will get more structured. But of course, we definitely need decentralized stablecoins, and it doesn't have to necessarily be to the dollar. That's just kind of the metric we use right now. Maybe it floats in comparison to where Bitcoin is, or whatever it is. There needs to be a reserve currency in DeFi that can be trusted and has mechanics in play that stop from what we currently see, which again is most of the collateralized assets are like Bitcoin and other things. And we all know that every one of the crypto assets, even in the top 50, are extremely bonkers in volatility. And so it makes it very difficult to have a stable pair. So
yeah. This second part is different too. So he also goes on to talk about how building a payment later system involving stablecoins would also hook a lot of regular people into the space and eventually introduce them to DeFi. So basically how we have, because America, at least in America, we freaking love our debt, right? Get the Xbox now, pay $50 a month with interest, for 6 months. So that sort of system doesn't really yet work in DeFi, and I think they're working on that at AVE.
It's a horrible system like designed to fuck over poor people, and it's about to collapse that entire market. So I would be happy if it didn't show up in DeFi, to be honest.
It's gonna
because it really is a horrible practice, and it really does just lock it. Like if you can't afford $100, please don't go into a system where you owe money. to
This
people.
is
Gun.
America.
Like,
I'll
what
spend
the-
my
This is
money I don't have
America.
wherever I want.
like the
We
minute,
buy shit we don't need with money we don't have, and
True
usually it's
that,
big,
dude. It's
loud
just-
fucking trucks. And I
Yeah,
know
but-
because
Know
I've bought
anything
a
about
couple of
America.
them.
like car,
God.
I get it's transportation. I don't understand. I don't understand. I've never been in debt for a car other than that BMW I owned, that I totaled. But other than that, like, there's not been a car that I'll ever go in debt for. I either paying full on cash value for it because it's just a devaluing asset. I don't understand why people
You're
put so
taking,
much
like,
money into cars.
An interest loan against
Yeah,
an
and like
asset
some of the
that
people I knew
you're
were taking
immediately
like
underwater on.
they were getting like 16 to 17% interest rates on their loans, and they were like, "Yeah, man, look at what I got this car for." And they end up paying like 3 times the value of the car that's devaluing at the same time. It's the worst trade in history.
Highest
a
trim
10-year
level.
It's
on a
it's
10-year
absolutely
deal, baby.
it's insanity what people will do to try and seem like they have money.
The
Like,
Midnight
stop.
Black edition.
It's
Toyota
absolutely
Corolla.
it's absolutely insane, especially these big trucks and stuff. Like, I love
GRD
trucks.
Pro.
I want a truck,
4x4.
but I don't want it at
Double
the cost
cab.
of going into absolute debt. It's just insanity. But houses, I understand, is a necessity. It's shelter.
That's an appreciating asset, though.
Yeah, and also it's an investment. That's a smart thing.
It's
to
also
go
a
in
money
debt for.
pit, depending on the
Yeah.
house you live in.
Yeah, depending on what you buy. I mean, my house has been pretty good to me, and the house I had previous was pretty good to me. But
It's
they're
like-
usually safer bets.
It's always something. Something's going to happen. But, that's just part of the game.
I did a little flip on my house. I bought
Oh,
it in bought it in December 2020.
Ooh,
Sold
yeah.
it August for about
For like
16K.
3x.
Yeah, 16K in my pocket. It was like 30 grand total more, but I paid
You put
closing
that all in
costs.
Walrus, right?
Actually, yeah. That's how I afforded my DeFi lifestyle. I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna live off that for a while, and
Look.
now that money's almost gone. So
Don't tell anybody. You just double down, lease a big truck. Then everyone on your neighborhood will think you have a bunch of money.
that's
Then
true.
go to Costco, get some cheap steaks, and have a block party.
True.
I'm using Austin's grill.
Yeah, this
Grilling
man's
meat
got
I
my
can't afford.
fucking
A
grill.
grill I don't own.
That's
Propane or
America,
charcoal.
baby.
It's his
the
smoker.
Ooh, still wood.
It's a smoke.
like
It's a
pellet,
smoke. Yeah, it's a wood
electric,
pellet grill. Yeah.
Electric. Ooh,
Firing that
Nice.
bad boy up Sunday for the Super Bowl. Go Birds.
what are you making?
Nachos.
Making pulled pork, but Austin wants pulled pork nachos. So
we
I'm going
love
to put-
nachos in my household.
I love nachos. Like, it's my go-to.
I'm gonna
I
smoke
like-
some queso.
Leave
Drown
the
it-
ice cream
drown
and
that
chocolate.
pork. I love ice cream and chocolate. I love anything I can smoke. So queso, pork. I'll smoke the
Weed.
chips. I don't give a fuck.
I'll smoke them. I don't give a shit. I made some
What
like
would happen if you? What would happen if you made weed pellets and you smoked something with weed pellets?
sounds like a waste of weed.
It really does.
It really
But-
does. What if you have an ounce?
I ate some.
If you
I
have an
ate some
ounce-
weed when I was in high school or right after high school. I ate some weed, thinking, this is my ticket to, getting
Oh,
high,
what's that
baby.
movie? What's that movie? Super Troopers, was it?
Super Troopers when he
Where
eats
they
all the
eat it?
shrooms. So yeah, eating weed does nothing but makes your tongue taste awful for like a good couple hours.
Bitter grass.
Don't eat weed, kid. Smoke it. Cut that. Cut that. Cut that. Cut that. Cut that. Cut that.
Don't eat weed, adults in legal states. Smoke it.
I don't even
All right.
smoke weed anymore. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, you just vape it, probably.
No, I don't do it. The last time I smoked was on my 30th birthday in September, and I felt like I was melting, and my mom called me a jackass. So
You idiot. You know that shit's garbage. Putting a bunch of chemicals in it.
I did in fact vape it. It was not a good time. Steelers beat the Bengals though. That's all that matters.
What?
Oh, fresh off the State of the Union, address, Biden has called on Congress to pass a 20% tax on billionaires. Somewhat
Shit.
DeFi related. Yeah, fuck.
No, that's the thing. Is like a lot of Republicans in this country, and I really don't. I'm pretty centric on both sides. I don't really like heavy liberals or heavy Republicans anyway. But for some reason, Republicans get super upset about these kind of taxes. From my experience, and it may be anecdotal, because they think that they'll one day be a billionaire. So how
like,
dare
they're
you?
like,
How dare
How dare you tax my future? You
My
know?
How
future
dare
wealth.
you don't aspire to be better? I'm just, if they can go around passing, meaningless taxes on whatever so they can do whatever the fuck they want with your money, that's a pretty scary precedent to set. Oh, today it's billionaires, tomorrow it's millionaires, and by the end of it, it's a 20% tax on people that just have money.
Buddy, we're already being like our class.
You're
here,
already getting
middle class.
20%
We're
tax.
already hitting 26% tax. They pay nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the
They do
problem.
pay.
It doesn't
We're
matter
already
what their tax
screwed.
rate is. They say they lost money on their business or whatever, their makeup business.
They're all leveraging debt from their stock options. Like,
Yeah.
here we are, man. Like, that's America. The top elite pay nothing, get everything for free, and we pay. We are the backs of the country at middle class, and it's insanity to think of it any
watch
other
out.
way.
You're gonna
There
get our
is no-
stream shut down. We're gonna get assassinated.
There is no middle class. There is no middle class.
There it
It's
is.
what starts
Mug
after
shade.
100%.
Real
100K.
numbers. I'm not even gonna Jamie TV that. I bet it's real.
No, it's the truth though. It's like I don't understand why we're so scared to tax billionaires. Like, if I was a billionaire, like, if I knew what again, Dylan's right that we don't know where the taxes go to. There's a lot of messy points in between, but like, if even 10% of that goes to betterment of the entire country, like, hell
It
yeah.
goes to F-22 missiles to shoot down Chinese balloons.
Spy planes.
If they said that, man, half the country
Get
would be
'em.
hell yeah. We need more military.
Those TikToks are sweet. People got it on TikTok. Those jets shooting down the balloons.
Man, those were Ukrainian war videos. I don't know if you all seen them, but like, the
those are
edits they
sick.
do. Yeah, the edits they do are weird, man. Like, the intros are all like really high impact EDM music, and and then it cuts and it's like super bloody war scenes, and I'm like, I don't know, this is not for me. And so I've tried watching a couple of them, and I'm like, this is. I mean, I need to watch
up
it.
for the Ukrainian army.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I need to watch it because it's good to see that we have more access to seeing the horrible crimes that are happening. But it's still pretty sketchy.
I believe that started with the Vietnam War. That was one of the first wars.
They started broadcasting
highly televised.
the Vietnam War. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I've been watching war crimes and horrible, violent videos since I was like in middle school. High school. I'm just tired. I told Austin today, I'm exhausted. I don't want to watch any more like violence, like videos. Like, it's sad. It's more than likely fuck my brain up into whatever I have left.
Oh yeah.
Like, so I just
desensitized.
100% desensitized.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you still saw a dead body, you would revulse like normal people.
Absolutely.
But like to be desensitized would be like a Mexican cartel where they can actually look at like dismembered parts and be like, oh, this is cool. Like, I'm good with this. Like, I'll eat dinner now. It's like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's where they're at. That's desensitized.
Yeah. We're not desensitized enough. Let's go. Let's get up.
You need to see more shit, son.
Those are rookie numbers. We got to pump those numbers up.
Now pull yourself up by the bootstraps and get in there.
All right. DeFi leaders are pushing for more permissionless and open DeFi space. So for 24 hours, February 6th to February 7th, which is today, I don't know if it's still going on, but over 30 DeFi protocols joined an initiative to permissionlessly, quote unquote, share tweets from other protocols, thus highlighting the permissionless and interoperable nature of Web3. Projects participating in the campaign include Yearn Finance, MakerDAO, SushiSwap, Aave, and others. The MakerDAO founder noted, "Together we can push the boundaries of traditional finance and build a more inclusive and accessible financial system through DeFi."
I'll be honest, I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know
either.
Austin,
and the tweeting thing is a little weird.
I sent it to Austin. I
remember that. I made the connection there where they were sending a bunch of fist bumps together, but I don't know what it means that they shared their tweets together, and like what does that mean for interoperable Web3 applications? I don't understand.
DeFi's having a baby in 9 months.
Maybe I don't know what it means, but it definitely doesn't show me that we're now more inclusive.
It doesn't
as
show
a
me the
DeFi.
permissionless aspect.
Yeah, I
This
don't.
is part of the tweets, Dave. I just sent it in our group chat. They
'Cause we
all
gotta-
just tweeted Monday and then
You got to
a fist
opt
bump
in, right?
Monday.
with their own backgrounds on the fist bump.
All right. Well, let me get this up on Jamie Vision here. Hold on.
I was gonna say, you want to pull that up there, Jamie?
Here it is. Monday. Steak Dow,
Monday
Zerion,
Night Raw.
Finger Dow, Sushi Swap, Balancer.
Again, though, I don't know what it means that they
Oh,
shared
shit.
these tweets permissionless.
I forgot
What?
to turn on the thing. Like, yeah, guys, look at this. It's beautiful. I can't even see it. There it is.
This was their grand permissionless
I
interoperability.
I don't know. I don't know what it means.
It's
For DeFi.
permissionless.
How though? In what capacity?
We'll
was
get
it?
LB's
Because
take on this on Thursday.
like central, like there was some centralization that somebody had to go on there and tweet that. Like I don't, unless they combined or made a program that like tweeted all together. But even still, if that was the case, what does that have to do with DeFi applications and making
The
it more
marketing
inclusive?
intent. It's marketing.
Austin,
It's just marketing, guys.
it's interoperability.
It's interoperability.
You can't just say that though. That
Permissionless.
doesn't mean anything. They're bigger
Yes.
brain than me, so maybe they know something I don't, and maybe they're representing something I don't see. But to me, it just seems like a fluff thing. Like, hey, look, we just made tweets with
Yeah.
30 protocols.
It's just a marketing thing. But I
Maybe.
think the message is correct. And that permissionless is a huge benefit that needs to be worked towards.
Well, I don't feel any
Like
more
if there was
or
like a
less permission.
permissionless lending platform with a cool black background and line graphics, you know, if there was a cool platform like that, you know,
I'm
maybe
with you.
one started with a V
picking
or
up.
something.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You smell that?
I smell
With
it.
the rocks cooking.
Smells like Vinium. Unleash your capital. All right.
Vinium, what's in your wallet?
Ooh. Just try and sue us. You can't find them. You can't find LB. I can't even find LB.
He's in Australia. That's it. That's all you get to know, and it might not even be true. He might be in New Zealand because nobody can tell the
Yeah,
difference.
nobody knows.
They
the
all say
difference.
they can, but they don't. They can't fucking tell.
I
I'm
bet
willing
he's
to
in New
die on
Zealand.
that hill. I bet he is too.
You know what they got in New Zealand? You can legally distill liquor for personal consumption.
Oh shit! You can do
Yeah.
that here too.
You can
No,
do
you
that
can't.
here. It's
No, you
technically
cannot.
it's as close to legal as you can get. Here.
I've had.
Maybe in Kentucky.
I've had.
They call it
moonshine.
white lightning.
It is 100% illegal to distill your own liquor in the United States,
Sure.
even for personal consumption.
Yeah, but it's also illegal to put an ice cream cone in your back pocket in Kentucky
Yeah, but this, I mean,
because
That's a
it
real
was
thing. That's a threatening thing.
because it used to steal horses.
I think
From
it could
people.
melt. You know,
No,
Yeah.
that's how you. That's
I'll
how
ruin
people
your
used to steal
pants.
horses.
It's illegal for the fashion statement aspect.
and then someone can just come up to you and be like, "You just cream your pants."
Hey man, you got soggy britches. Hey buddy, call the cops.
Is that an ice cream cone you pocket? You're just happy to see me. Oh, Jesus. We didn't even need lettuce. Who needs them? Lettuce didn't bring in dad jokes, so I had to do it.
Damn.
Damn it!
Lettuce, where are you? He's not around. We'll get him. He'll have something for the LB show.
But
That's all I have for
This is-
stuff.
We're
You
right
guys
on
got
the money.
anything else?
trying to.
We're right on the money, guys. We made it. We did it on time. That's pretty good.
Was it? And Austin thought we wouldn't be enough time.
I was actually reading the macro show notes as well, and that's
Those
what
are
got
old.
me. Yeah, that's what got me. I thought that we had more material.
Yeah, it's
But,
all
I mean,
on
we went,
one Google Doc.
but we hit 49 minutes. I mean, that's a pretty good day.
Yeah, 50 minutes now.
You can hang your hat.
And if
We're
we
done.
sit around another 50 seconds, we'll be at 51 minutes.
That's crazy.
Thank you, everybody, for coming and listening, participating in chat, all that stuff. Be sure to check out our sponsors' Discord for more information on them. Send show and special guest ideas to walrusradioinfo@gmail.com. And if you'd like to purchase ad space or sponsor a show, you can send inquiries to that same email, WLRSradioinfo@gmail.com. We're the best. Somebody's been watching Last of Us.
Yes, I was gonna say, Last of Us last episode just had
Spoiler?
two good dad
Are we gonna
jokes.
spoiler alerts?
How's it a
Or are we just
spoiler? We're
talking
talking
about
about the
dad
dad
jokes?
jokes.
It's good dad jokes in there.
What do you think about it? The Last of Us.
The show?
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it. I
think it's
don't
really
know
good.
anything about the video game because I don't have a PlayStation.
I've never played
So
it
it's
either.
all new to me.
I've never
So
played it either.
No spoilers about story, all you PS5 owners.
I've got it on PC, but I haven't played it yet.
I don't know about you, but I sure am enjoying it. I saw a TikTok, the scene where they're in the truck and she finds the inappropriate magazine. That's like, there's a clip from the game, and it's like pretty much word for word, shot for shot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I wondered how much was I knew they were going to stay pretty close because I think this team and this the director definitely knows to stay true to this because this story was kind of the selling point for The Last of Us. It's been called one of the greatest stories of a video game, so I didn't think they were going to veer too off. Unlike the Halo show, which
They can suck a bag of dicks for that.
they
I didn't watch any of the Halo show.
I didn't either, but I heard that it was just awful.
They told me he was taking his helmet off, and I was done with it immediately. Why?
I was done with it. Master Chief never removes his helmet. He's like a Mandalorian. Anyway, thanks for listening, everybody. Yeah, we'll be back Thursday.
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know if you read all the things you're supposed to read.
I read the stuff, so you could say whatever.
All right, whatever.
Fucking raw dog it.
Raw dog it. And
don't put
ice cream in your back pocket.
I want to end on a Madonna tweet where she just sent a selfie out mere minutes ago. The world is threatened by my power and my stamina, my intelligence and my will to survive, but they will never break me. This is all the test.
Let's
Have a
get
good night.
on that Jamie vision here.
Tell him, Madonna.
There's Madonna's tweet for all y'all.
God, she's starting to look sickly, man.
That's a weird camera angle too, though.
We gotta stop with this filler shit. Like that.
The fillers, yeah. If you don't need it, don't get it. Cause
it's getting fucking.
You guys
wild,
don't understand her intelligence.
You don't understand. All right.
It's like some edgy teenager shit. All right, guys.
What you guys don't understand is that we are out of here, and we will see you Thursday.
True that.
Thank you.
See you Thursday.
See you guys.
Bye.